My name is Fran Hilton Smith from South Africa. I do instructing of coaches, and I also am involved in leadership courses to develop future women leaders. I started football at a young age. It just seemed in my neighborhood there were many more boys than girls. And I just ended up playing soccer with the boys. Got into a league that was running then in the 70s. In the 80s, started multiracial football in the country and played for the province, got selected for the national team, and then got into coaching. I decided to develop the game of women's football in South Africa, firstly, of course, was when I started traveling for FIFA. They appointed me in 2001 to become an instructor, to travel around the world, to go to the World Cups. I saw that the talent we have in South Africa was comparable to much of what I saw at the World Cup. So I decided to come back and try and put a lot of effort into developing women's football in South Africa, and made that my mission in life, to develop players and coaches in my own country and in Africa. In 1990s early, we got back into FIFA when we got a new government under President Mandela, and we were then able to select our first multiracial national team, and we could start competing for the first time in competitions under CAF in Africa, starting to try and qualify for the World Cups. We had a lot of problems and we didn't get much support from the South African Football Association at the time. And it put us in precarious positions, myself included. It's been a big struggle against many odds, but it's paying off finally now. Development in South Africa and Africa is absolutely crucial for women to get into the game and run the game themselves. I realized that early in my days in coaching that there were no women coaches. So I made it my mission to develop women coaches in South Africa, and I'm proud to say that we have 27 women who have a CAF A license. It's more than the rest of Africa put together. And all our national teams are coached by women coaches. So for me personally, it was a great moment to finally see the girls running out in France for that World Cup. And of course, the highlight of my life has to be beating Morocco in the African Women Championships. 27 years of waiting in front of 50,000 odd people, a packed to capacity stadium. Those are two moments I will never forget. I firmly believe that women will really help to promote women's football. These are things I always dreamed about, seeing our girls on the world stage. And now it's all become a reality, and I see women taking up roles that I always dreamt they would, but now have become a possibility. Anything is possible if you put your mind to it. That's my motivation, is I know that women can succeed if they're given the opportunity, and that's what I've tried to do and keep trying to do.